Psychopathology is the scientific study of mental disorders, and from a Christian perspective, we're all created in the image of God. Therefore, any mental disorders that are experienced are designed to serve a specific purpose in the eyes of God. If it were not serving to God, He would not have created a person that way. This purpose could be to relate and connect with other people, bringing them closer to God through the process of human connection. But it might also serve the purpose of allowing that person to become a stronger Christian. God knows what we are capable of as human beings, and He doesn't allow us to experience anything that He doesn't already know that we can handle. It's not our job to know, but it is our responsibility to trust in the Lord with all of our heart and not lean on our own understanding, which can be found in Proverbs 3:5. In Genesis, the Bible tells us that God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him. Male and female, He created them. This can be found in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. This scripture allows us to know that we're created in the eyes of God. Therefore, anything that we as humans see as flaws are in fact purposeful and intentional. The secular worldview of mental abnormalities remains to be a bit different of a viewpoint, as with most things between the secular world and the Christian world. Secular worldview of abnormalities takes up two different pathways, biological or environmental. It's the same nature-nurture debate that most people have heard since middle school. How much of who you are is due to your environment, your home, your family, your stressors, and how much of it is due to your biological makeup, your genes, or the way that your brain functions. In an interesting article from Matthew Anderson and Sarah Harkness published in 2017, mental health stigma is investigated. Specifically, they looked into how non-biological illness explanations, the nature side of things, are endorsed even among people who support biological explanations. It seems that when both explanations are plausible, people tend to associate the mental abnormality more with that person's character, their environment, or their upbringing. They found that in order to lower depression stigma, it's essential not to blame the person's character when biological explanations are available. It is important to rely on biological explanations more heavily when they are available in order to preserve that person's dignity. When we use environmental explanations to describe a person's abnormality, it begins to take a toll on the person, which is why it's important to investigate other options that are available to explain that person's mental abnormalities. Also, it is important to remember that God created us the way He did for a reason and to focus on what that reason could be.